Welcome back to We'll Talk About It Later.
My name's Tim.
My name is David. Here we are.
Here we are, man.
Another episode, another time, another day, same place, same
Right.
all that.
Long week.
Long week for you?
Yeah. How was yours?
It was a short week for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I come off of vacation.
Oh yeah.
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 Had a pretty good little vacation.
Nice. Did you have a good time?
I did. Went to the gorge. I highly recommend
The old
it.
Red River Gorge.
Yep. Highly recommend it to anybody that hasn't ever been out there.
Oh man, I've got some great core memories of the gorge.
Yes, beautiful.
It's
country.
just, when we live here in Kentucky, we take for granted how beautiful this place is.
Right. Till you
And
go
we
see
really
it.
do live in a beautiful state.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We do.
All the Daniel Boone National Forest down through
Mhm.
there.
Yep.
Cumberland Gap, all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
The gorge is something to see, though, right?
It is,
It's
especially.
awesome.
I mean, it was just nice to get out and drive.
Oh, yeah. That's
Around
my
the
favorite
loop
thing.
and all that. Just
Listen to some good tunes.
yeah, it was a good time.
Beautiful.
A good decompression time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I haven't been down a whole lot in the summertime. I love going in the fall when the leaves are changing,
Right.
things like that. But
Yep.
summertime, if the water's flowing, I guess it's a pretty good time too.
It is. We went to that place. What's it called? People call it different things. Yeah, they say that the locals call it Turtle Rock. Some people call it Lady Creek. And then you got the people that don't know what they're talking about. They say and they call it Jump Rock. But on Google
Jump Rock.
Maps, it says Jump Rock.
It's been Jump Rock for 40 years. In my
Okay.
family.
All right. So yeah, we went to Jump Rock.
What are you saying, man?
It was a great place. I had a good time.
Tell me I
jumped
don't
off
know
of-
what I'm talking about without telling me.
Yeah. No, because we put pictures online. It
Yeah.
was like, we're at Jump Rock, and people was commenting on it. It was like,
It's not Jump Rock.
that's Lady Creek or that's Turtle Rock. Well,
Yeah.
guess what, buddy? On Google Maps,
It's
it says
all-
Jump Rock. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's why we called it Jump Rock.
Right.
Oh yeah,
And why do they call it Jump Rock?
because you jump off of it.
Because you jump off that damn rock.
Yeah, and it's about 40 foot up. It's nice. Yeah, it's a good little jump.
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Do they used to have an old rope.
Yeah, it's still there.
Is it still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go around up the little trail, climb the rope up onto the back of the rock.
You can see the impressions almost.
Yeah.
Right? It's
And then
pretty
they-
neat, ain't it?
Then they got another rope on the side of the rock. People was climbing up out of the water out
Yeah,
there
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah, it was a good time. But all you people out there listening, everybody watching, we thank you. We love you. We appreciate you for sharing, commenting, and liking all of our posts. So make sure you go across all platforms. If you see the link, click on it. Like, follow, subscribe, whatever button it is on whatever platform you're watching us on. We do appreciate the support. You're helping us grow a lot, and we appreciate it.
And we're dropping lots of content.
Yeah,
all
we're
the
dropping a
time.
lot of content.
A lot of content. So it's hard to miss us.
Yeah, we're all over the place.
We're trying to be everywhere.
Absolutely.
So how's everything else going, man? Didn't you said you wanted to talk a little bit about mental health this week?
Yeah, I'd like to talk a little bit about it. Some mental health.
And substance abuse, things like that?
Yeah, well, it's kind of like the old conundrum, which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Right.
I'm kind of curious. I was kind of curious, so I did a little research about if you're in addiction, does addiction bring on your mental illness, or does your mental illness bring on your addiction? You know what I mean? I was kind of curious as to that aspect. What do you think about that?
We know how hand in hand they almost always go.
I mean, they're just so close,
Yeah.
intertwined.
Yeah, I'd say the lucky ones only have a substance
Only a substance use
abuse.
disorder.
Yeah. Well, I did a little bit of research too, and
Yeah.
what I came up with was that it is formally a mental health disorder that leads to addiction is formally called a substance use disorder.
So
And it is a mental illness.
Okay. So it's classified as a mental illness?
It is classified as a mental illness.
Okay.
But I don't know when you brought up an interesting point on which one leads to it.
Yeah, like which one leads to each other?
Or
you
do
know?
they lead to each other?
Yeah. And,
Or do they independently, those unfortunates that.
Yeah. What I was able to find, it said that because people as humans, depending on what genetics you have, you're prone to anxiety or depression or
Mhm.
whatever runs in your
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
And they say that addiction will bring that to light, because addiction uses substances, changes your brain chemistry, changes your body chemistry,
Yeah.
and it'll bring that stuff to light. You might have already had it, but really didn't. It wasn't prominent, or it wasn't there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You have to overlook me. I got a cough today.
It's all right. So tell me this, man. Have you? I know you have, because I have run across someone in recovery or someone currently in treatment. Along the way, people do permanent damage
Oh yes,
to their mental health
yeah,
with drugs.
absolutely.
I can remember people walking down the hall with a book, just upside down,
Yeah, not reading,
just
yeah,
on that sucker, interested in it.
yeah, and it's
And
sad to watch.
It is.
It is sad to watch. I think I think that some people come back, and that's what we mean when we say we see the light come back on in your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Some people do come back. I came back. I like to think, but some people don't.
Yeah, if you think a miracle doesn't exist, if you've never witnessed a miracle, work in the intake room for a minute and watch some of these people come in just absolutely, completely
Gone.
gone.
Yeah.
And then,
And they're not even high anymore. They're just
no,
in psychosis. They're
yeah,
just,
they ain't had no drugs in a minute then.
yeah, it's just bad.
Yeah, and then talk to me 6 months later,
Yeah.
or go check on them 6 months later.
And see where they're at.
See it for yourself.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
The transformation.
That's
And
that's
and
what keeps us in this field almost.
it
Isn't
is. It is.
It is. That's the reward. That's how rewarding it feels for us, just to know that we helped a person
Absolutely.
come back from something that looked
Devastating.
like, it looks like you can't come back from that.
Right.
And sometimes
they don't.
Unfortunately, they don't.
Depends on how severe it was. I tell you what, though, your most prominent, our most seen mental illnesses that we come into contact with is, like anxiety,
Mm-hmm.
depression, bipolar, stuff like that. We come into contact
Post-traumatic
with,
stress.
trauma. Yeah, we come into contact with that stuff almost was just. I mean, it's almost like clockwork. It just comes. Some cases I've run into. I want to talk about this fella for a second, because you know who I'm talking about. I think there's a guy right now, little redheaded dude. He's got schizophrenia, and when he first came in, you about couldn't hardly handle him. And I'm telling you what, he shared the other day that he knows, he's aware that he has schizophrenia, right? But he has been able to get a hold on it. Like he says, I know I have it. And he says, but because of treatment and because because I'm with people that love me, he said, now I'm starting to be able to realize when I'm going into an episode, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, and it's just absolutely amazing to sit there and watch him. Now he's a totally different guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's wild.
He's actually a pretty cool little dude. Ain't he?
Yeah, man.
he's
Hard worker.
Yeah.
He's just. But now, he said before, he would be in the madness, and he'd be underneath, the influence of substance, and he would be just
out there
and not really realize that what he was doing.
had no possible
No
way
conscious.
to control
Yeah.
anything that was happening.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And now he's got a hold on it. He can kind of realize when something's happening, and it's really wild to watch.
Yeah. Love that, man.
Yeah.
I
Good
love
dude
that.
too.
I love that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So, with the, as far as doing drugs, and let's be honest, I think if we're talking about drugs doing harm to our mental health, what's the first drug that comes to your mind?
Methamphetamine.
Meth does a number on your brain and your ability to how you behave,
Yeah.
the decisions you make. What about what it does to your physical, mental, physical? That drug, it's something else, man.
Yeah, I never really, when I was on meth, where I've got ADHD, it would calm me down.
I've heard people say that.
I would level out and just be calm and focused.
Yeah.
But at the same time, after a bunch of abuse and a bunch of overdoing it, like you was able to tell, of course, that I was a meth head, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It does something to you. But while you're under the influence, you don't really realize. You think that you could go out in society and nobody will notice.
I thought I had a pretty good grip.
Yeah.
What an idiot. Oh man.
Yeah, it's wild. What do you think the impact of? Do you think? Okay, I'll keep it on me. Since I've been out of treatment and I've got some sobriety time, I don't take meds anymore. I come off
I don't either.
I come off my meds.
Yeah, so did I.
I didn't like the way they made me
Right.
feel, function.
No.
It just wasn't for me. But I will say that while I was in treatment, they did help me. They did help me while I was in treatment, trying to come off the substance, trying to do all that. But I came off of them, and like, do I still think that anxiety, depression, trauma, does that stuff still affect me today? Does it affect you?
Do I still feel anxiety? Do I still feel?
Depression,
Depression,
trauma. Like,
trauma.
does that stuff still bother you? Like, do you feel like?
I think everybody has. I'm going to say that. I don't know. Like you said, I'm going to try and keep it on me.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I have little a touch of all the stuff and things,
Mhm.
But to the extent, I think drugs put it under a magnifying glass, man.
Right.
It just
Maximize it. Yeah.
you're
And
going to get all the anxiety from me.
Yeah.
You're going to get all the trauma response from me.
Right.
You're going to get all the dumb ass behaviors.
So you would say,
Fairly recognizable from the person sitting in front of you right
right. Yeah. So you would say that you could confidently say that you feel like your addiction brought forth the mental illnesses.
now. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I feel the same way. Because now, I think it's normal for everybody to feel anxious or
Yeah.
depressed about certain days. Not everybody's going to have a glorious day. You know what I mean? But I think those are normal emotions, but we know how to handle them now today.
Yeah, and I think there's a difference between feeling depressed and being
Chronically.
clinical depression.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
Everybody, it's a basic. I think it's not maybe not basic, but it's a normal human emotion to, damn, that depressed me.
Yeah.
Or
That bummed
damn,
me
I was
out.
feeling a little anxious about.
Yeah.
But not. I'm riddled with anxiety, crippled with anxiety.
Yeah.
I'm clinically depressed.
Right.
That's a different world. You're stepping into a different world there, I think, David.
What about depression? Trauma.
Trauma. You know me, bro.
Yeah. That's why I hate on it.
Yeah. Again.
Some days are better than others.
Again. I'll tell you what you don't want to do. What you don't want to do is, again, keeping it on me. I'm just speaking in general terms here. What I don't want to do is, if something traumatic happens, I don't want to not like the way I'm feeling, refuse to go talk to a professional and take drugs.
Right.
Because that led to a whole
Hornet's nest, huh?
whole other thing
Right.
that I'm still dealing with.
Right. Well, I think we got a pretty good hold on it.
Yeah, I do. But I deal with it now. I don't want that to sound negative.
Right.
I deal with it now as maintenance.
Okay. Preventative maintenance.
Yeah, I'm trying to acknowledge what happened,
Mhm.
how I processed it, how I dealt with it, and the things I could have done differently. And there's a level of acceptance that comes along with it now, man.
Yeah.
That.
Got to own it, don't you?
I'm really proud of that right now, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What about your stuff like schizophrenia, bipolar. You think those kind of people can get a hold on it without medicine, or do you think they'll always take medicine the rest of their life?
I think.
Of course, each case is different, but
Each case is different and to a different extreme and different severity. But I think, you're going to need to be medicated.
yeah,
Unfortunately, we probably have people, the old timers in our family that still live in a generation where I never took a aspirin. Or,
Yeah.
I'm fine. Well, it's not that time anymore.
Right.
Now we're starting to realize just how some medications and again, I'm going to touch on a holistic approach.
Mhm.
There are exercise and diet and meditation, all these things, along with medication that can really do a world of good. It really can.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and tell you right now, if I didn't work out in the gym, I'd be an angry person.
Yeah, I should probably do that.
It helps so much to keep me on a level playing field in my mind that, like, I can have a stressful day and go out to the gym and just grind it out for a good hour, and then I feel better. It's weird, but if I don't do it on a regular basis, like if I get lazy and skip a day or two,
Right.
I can tell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm all bunched up and tired and stuff. It's weird.
I almost started working out last week, man, and I was like, I started growing this beard, and I've been putting all my time and effort into. November's just around the corner. And no shave. I want to get a jump on no shave November.
Oh, you're doing the no shave November thing, yeah. Well, I'm gonna shave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll have a
Wait
mountain
till
man
this
over
sucker gets
Are you gonna grow a beard?
I think so, man.
You gonna try it out?
I'm gonna try it out. I know it's a lot grayer than I remember it being.
Yeah.
Sucker went gray. Didn't it?
It's pretty great.
Sucker went gray.
It's okay.
Damn it!
It's all right.
That's all right. We all go gray in our 30s.
Yeah.
In my family.
I think what I'm really excited about. You know what I'm really excited about?
What's that? The new Odyssey movie?
Nope. Football.
Oh.
Football time, baby.
Hey, I'm gonna start a fantasy football league, man.
Are you?
Yeah, you are.
I want on it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want in on that.
it's well, the director of the facility. He's
doing
doing-
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Couple
want
of
in
the
on it.
leads.
Yeah, I want in on
It'd
it.
be fun, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if nothing else, you get bragging rights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who's your team? While we're on it, let's go ahead and get it out there. Who's your team?
Who they think gonna beat them Bengals, baby?
Golly.
Where do they play? In the jungle. Man, I grew up in the greater Cincinnati area, and I grew up with Riverfront Stadium right across the bridge,
Yeah.
and Cincinnati Reds right there. And then they built Paul Brown Stadium and the Great American Ballpark and tore down Riverfront.
Yeah.
And it's just been, like I said before, when the Reds hit a home run, I could feel the fireworks.
Yeah.
I remember riding my bike across the bridge.
Yeah.
Saw Bo Jackson play against the Bengals.
Yeah.
$7.
Huh.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
Old fucker.
At 11 years old,
Yeah.
I was allowed to ride. Could you
Yeah.
imagine that now?
Oh,
Letting
no.
your kid ride across the
Would never come back.
Brent Spence Bridge to downtown Cincinnati to go see a Bengals game.
Would never come back. He would never come back.
It's a different time. It's crazy, you hear those things your whole life.
Yeah.
Back when I was a boy.
I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan.
It's all right. It's okay.
I know it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big dogs. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm also a Seattle Seahawks fan.
Hey, they did
Spent a
good
lot
last
of
year.
time- I spent a lot of time in Seattle, and I love what they got going on out there, man.
Yeah, they got a good team.
Yeah.
They did good last year.
Seattle won it all last year.
They did.
Yeah.
I was incarcerated when that happened.
Was you?
Yep, I watched it. Had a lot of money on that game.
Did you?
Yeah, I won.
A lot of.
Yeah. No, listen. I'm gonna tell you what kind of person I was.
Oh man, I don't want to do that.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what kind of person I was. I had about.
No.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
No.
I had about $50 worth of commissary. Yeah, noodles. Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. How many noodles you have on that?
Noodles, cookies, pickles, chips.
Can't smoke in. Can you smoke? in
E-cigs.
E-cigs.
Yeah, but I had about $50 worth of commissary, right? But I took about $150 worth of bets, and didn't have the money to cover them.
Oh.
Thank God the Seahawks won. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You made out like a big dog.
Mhm.
Mad people mad.
Very upset about having to dump their bag on my bed.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
But you was balling that.
Oh yeah, you could tell me
Commissary.
nothing. I had noodles for days. Yeah. I'm so glad I don't have to live like that no more.
Right.
Tell you what.
How do you cook them?
How you cook noodles?
Yeah.
We had a microwave.
You have a microwave in the jail?
Yeah, in the cell. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a community microwave. They only last about 3 months. Then you gotta get
Just
another
burn
one,
them up.
because they burn up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Huh.
Had a microwave. Cook on.
Oh,
God, I'm so glad I don't have to live like that no more.
Right.
You know what's sad too is like on a broke week at work when when I'm coming up on the payday, we eat noodles at the house. It's-
I like them. You probably had enough to last you a lifetime.
I have, man.
You don't
I
care
have.
if you ever see another damn noodle as long as you live to.
I really, it would be too soon if I never seen them again. Yeah,
Right.
but it is what it is. Sometimes you gotta eat them.
Right.
But,
When you can get a case of noodles for 98 cents.
and what's so crazy is in there you pay $1.57 per pack of noodles.
Really? That's a big racket, ain't it?
Yep.
Hey, how much are those e-cigs?
At the jail that I was just at, they were $18.65.
And it's not $18.
an e-cig. Yeah, well,
How long they last?
well, by yourself, maybe a day. Maybe a day if you barely smoke on them. Yep. It's a big racket.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't buy those. I bought food. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
You know, I had buddies that would smoke with me, but I'm not buying them. I didn't have money coming in like that. But yeah.
Yeah. So I think, what do you think? So back to what we were talking about, man. If you had to give an opinion, and that's all we do here,
Yeah.
guys. We're
Just
not
our
claiming anything. If we say something, we joke a lot.
Yeah.
We joke a lot. We're not haters
No.
by any means. Please don't think that. You know, we do joke a lot. We just give a lot of our opinions, and we're just two guys shooting the shit, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
we're not licensed professionals in any sense of the word. Don't take us the wrong way. But if you had to, with that being said, if you had to give your opinion, do you think that we see mental health leading to drug addiction? I think the drug addiction might lead to more than mental health problems.
I believe it makes it more prominent. Makes it
compounds
makes it a
sure.
problem. You know, something that could have been managed before. You know,
Mhm.
normally is no longer manageable. You know, and that's why our lives become unmanageable. Everything just piles up, and
It's the permanent damage that you do.
it's permanent damage. And also, too, like a lot of times, addiction comes from us trying to cover up our depression or to cover up our trauma. You know, because we don't know how to deal with it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely, brother.
Yeah. So
That's a good point.
you know, so maybe that's how
That's
mental
a
illness
really good
could lead
point,
to
man.
addiction.
You
'Cause,
know, if we just stop. But you know, again, we live in a society where drugs are so
prominent, man. They're everywhere.
prominent and easy to get your hands on. It's crazy how easy it is to get a hold of things. But if we did have the necessary means to get a hold of the problem before we tried to cover it up and numb it away with drugs and alcohol,
Yeah.
we might be onto something there, man.
Yeah, and I think that's why a lot of centers now are like dual diagnosis centers. They try to deal with the addiction and the mental health all at the same time because they're so close together. You know.
Yeah.
I tell you, I don't know, man.
And that leads back to trying to get to the root of the problem.
Yeah, it is. It's just so overwhelming.
Yeah, it's a lot more difficult at that point.
Yeah, it's so overwhelming. Addiction is everywhere. And I don't know about you, but I'm so sick of addiction taking shit from me.
And it's not just something that you can pinpoint as the problem. There's so many variables, man. It's a battle.
It is a battle. I mean,
Does it wear you down sometimes?
it does. It does, especially working in you know, a treatment facility. It's like you
get
can't
the-
help it, but you take it home with you.
You do.
And you try to leave it at work. I try my best to leave it at work, but you still can't help it. You come home, if you see somebody have an episode or something, and it's just like, because you think about it, and it's like, man, that sucks. I wish I could have done something for him, but there's nothing you can do except try to help him. That's all you can do. I try to leave it at work. I really do. But I'm so sick of addiction taking from me, man. And even though we got this clean time and stuff, addiction still takes from me,
Yeah.
even now.
The wreckage of your past.
Wreckage of your past, or even just addiction in itself. I mean, it claims the lives of someone I love, or still, it just continues on.
Yeah.
It's a vicious cycle.
It most certainly is, man.
And
We just keep fighting the good fight, right?
we're fighting a good fight, but I mean, it makes you wonder sometimes, like, is the government making too much money off of it?
Of course.
Ooh, there's a can of worms.
Of course. Of course they are. They make a lot. There's a lot of funding, a lot of money, a lot of medicine, a lot of. A lot of.
I mean, incarceration alone.
I mean,
Incarceration alone, you are a walking dollar sign.
drug money is used to rig elections and train brutal corporate dictators around the world, man.
It's
Around the
insane.
world.
It's something else, isn't it?
We just.
Yeah, that's
You
real.
know what I'm saying? We get the person in power where we need.
Yeah.
Drug money fuels that, man. We can't pass a bill in Congress to give this the evil dictator that we need to go take over this place because they got the oil.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I mean? And it's just so much more complex. I gave a big dumbed down version of that, but you know what I'm saying, man. It's a hell of a thing, We think that because this is our country and we're proud and we're a little bit patriotic, that it's the best country in the world. Sometimes it might be.
It might be,
But
some
boy,
things.
don't seem like we could do better.
I am really glad that there are more court systems starting to allow people to get the help that they need.
I agree.
Because I mean, these jails and prisons are so overrun with people that just
Minor drug offenders.
minor drug offenders.
They fill our prisons up, man.
Yeah.
And you know what our answer had been in the past? Well, we'll build another prison.
Yeah.
Just
Build
build
another
another
one.
one.
Yeah. Like I said, you're a walking dollar sign when you are an inmate.
Just build another prison.
Yeah,
That's it's and that just blows my mind, man.
it's a lot, but it is what it is. We're working on it.
It's class warfare too.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been class warfare. The poor, they what is it? Don't kick down, don't punch down. Well,
Ain't it?
that happens all the time.
And ain't it kind of funny how like people that's in poverty, the poor people,
They're gonna stay poor.
They're gonna stay poor, and when you get busted, you stay in prison.
Yeah.
Well,
Because you can't afford.
if you got the money, you're out.
You can buy your way out of a murder.
Yeah.
You can buy your way out of sex scandals. You can buy your way out of anything if you got the cheddar, man.
You get busted with a bag of weed, you're doing more time than a guy that gets busted messing with a little kid,
Yeah.
and that's real.
Yeah. Or a bunch of them. Buy an island.
I would, I would give you my opinion on pedophiles, but
Yeah. We'll save that for a different episode.
yeah, let's save that for another one.
Yeah.
There's a shirt though I like.
Yeah. Tell me what it says.
Dead.
Can you?
It says dead pedophiles don't reoffend.
Oh.
I love that shirt.
That's a good one.
But yeah, we'll save that conversation for another episode.
Right.
That'll
That would
probably
be. You know, that's the first question that I ask anybody that calls me trying to get into treatment.
Oh yeah.
Are you a registered? Are you pregnant?
Are you registered?
Are you a registered sex offender?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I have a lot of opinions.
because it's hard
that.
to bring people like that into any facility. You know, any facility.
Yeah, we'll save that for another episode because I have a
Yeah, let's do it.
I have a lot of opinions. On
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So do I.
But yeah. Anyways, so I think we covered our topic.
Yeah.
I feel like substance abuse definitely magnifies our mental illnesses.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
What do you think?
I think, again, like we said at the beginning, they work hand in hand with one another, but I see the proof every day of what it does to the mental health,
Mm-hmm.
you know, side of it. It's and I've also seen people that are just they've done so much damage to themselves that they're never going to be the same.
Yeah.
You know, they're not as. I've seen people that have come in front of me, and I thought, man, this person's done, and then they're not. They're not.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
you know,
It
do you
is.
really want to roll the dice?
Yeah.
You know.
All right. Well,
It's rough.
I tell you what. If we've said anything today that sparks your interest, don't worry. We will be having an episode of what we said. We'll talk about. We're just going to talk about that later.
Yeah.
I think that'll probably be a wild episode there.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, so if anything sparks your interest, make sure you like, follow, subscribe. Make sure you leave us a comment, man. Some topics. Talk to us about your problems. Tell us some stuff that's going on that you want to talk about. And we will definitely talk about it later. Like, follow, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. You want to wrap it up?
Yeah.
Anything on your heart?
Yeah, I had a comment that I didn't want to address it directly, but I just did want to reiterate that we cut up and we laugh and we joke, and we don't mean anything by it. We're just we're just acting a fool, you know.
Well, we're just.
So don't take anything to heart. That you know.
If you can't take a joke, then you might want to watch a different podcast. You know what I mean?
Right. Because we're gonna make fun of each other.
Yeah.
We're gonna make fun of people, and we're gonna. But at the end of the day, it's all love, man. It's
Yeah.
all love. That's all we got for everybody. It's just a bunch of love,
Absolutely.
and that's what we're trying to promote.
Absolutely.
So my name's Tim.
My name is David, and we'll talk about it later.
See you guys.